What is going on, everyone? Drake here. So today what we're going to focus on is going to be a formation that is going to be in Liberty playbook as well as North Carolina State playbook. That formation is going to be shotgun slot F wing. I really like this formation. It's very cool. One, because it's very good at attacking cover zero defenses, and that's what we're going to really focus on in today's video. Now, what you can do with this formation, you can run it with two tight ends. That way you can take advantage of some of the two tight end formations that are in the playbook, or you can run dual halfback package. You'll see at the bottom here it has dual halfback. That way you can take advantage of some of the split formations that is in the playbook. So what we're going to focus on here is a few different things. One is going to be this halfback toss run. Two is going to be the halfback dive. And then three is going to be PA Y cross. Three plays that are very, very good against cover zero defenses. So when I say cover zero defenses, I'm referring to meta blitzes. So it's going to be 3-4 odd, your 6-1, as well as mug. So this is going to be good versus either one of those defenses. Let's dive into it. All right, so to begin here, what we are going to do is show the run plays versus cover zero defenses. So first up here is the toss, and this is going to be your home run play versus cover zero. Now, the reason why I say home run play is because you're going to have a big chance to crib shot these runs because one, with the two pulling blockers here, so you can see the guard as well as this tight end here, they're going to go ahead and pick up the blitzing outside linebacker on the right here, as well as the safety that's up top on the right as well. So let's go ahead and hike the ball here. You can see that time the tight end just missed the block. Let's do it again here. You see right there, we're taking up the middle. It's easy 30, 40 yards. And then also a reason behind why this run is so good is because they're in cover zero, so they don't have outside help on the right-hand side. While this will still be pretty solid against any other sort of defense, it's best versus man coverages. You can see how much yards I'm picking up here versus these cover zero defense. So this is versus 3-4 odd. You're going to face this a lot, especially if they're trying to match like personnel. So they see that you're coming out in two tight end set. They're going to be like, okay, let me come out with 3-4 odd, and then just go ahead and run it down their throats for a ton of yards. So the other play that's pretty solid here as well is going to be your halfback dive. You can see it's nothing special, nothing pretty. You just hike the ball, you're taking up the middle, getting as much yards as you can. It's not as big of a home run play as the toss, and that's just basically because all you're doing is taking up the gut, just letting your opponent know that you can run some other run plays here in the formation aside from just the toss to the tight end side. Let's do it again here. You see, taking up the middle, you're taking your easy 3-4 yards. You have the possibility to bust it for even more, especially if they're overselling on the tight end side due to you picking up a lot of yards from the toss. All right, so we're just going to show PA cross here. Just a few different setups that you can run out of this play. So to begin here, this little whip route on the left-hand side is very good versus non-press coverage. If your opponent is pressed, what I would typically do is go ahead and put him on a slant in. And then from there, what we typically will do, majority of the time, is put your running back on a wheel route, and then we will go ahead and block this other tight end, so cross, and then we're going to just ID the outside linebacker on that tight end side. So we're going to put the slot wide receiver on a whip route, seeing they are running sagged off coverage. You can see you're picking up easy yards here. That's a good 10-15 yards, some yards after the catch even, to pick up a lot of easy yards. So you can see we also have this tight end route here, which is very good, this crossing route. If it wasn't such a bad pass by the quarterback, we were picking up a ton more yards as well. You see right there. Sometimes, I'll show you in the replay here, there is a little or slight issue sometimes that if you're facing this defense or cover zero defenses, this other tight end here will just try to chop this end and completely whiff. So that's what happened there, and which kind of caused me to get screamed at pretty easily. But luckily for me, there's a lot of quick developing routes here, so I was able to dump the ball off. So if you do run into that, or if you don't feel comfortable with passing like this or making that quick of a read, what you can do is just go ahead and block your tight end, and then go ahead and ID the linebacker opposite tight end. Now, what I typically will do here, aside from that, it looks like this. I'll go ahead and put my linebacker here on an angle route, and then go ahead and put the running back on a wheel route. You can see you have a ton of yards there downfield. Let's do it again here. You can see this angle route, wheel route, pick or choose. I drifted away from the pressure. You can see easy yards. Let's do it again. You can see the angle route. Just a bad pass by the quarterback, but you can see how quickly developing it is. And we're blocking the blitz completely here. You have more than enough time to make a read here. You just showing your opponent that you have some passing plays as well, so they don't completely sell out on this toss. Because if you just get like toss happy, I'll say, running this all the time, they're going to eventually guard it or stop it or just switch defenses. But main purpose of this is if your opponent is heavy running any sort of cover zero defenses, you have a pretty easy way to counter it here by running the toss or the dive, and then you can still mix in these other plays. Now you can switch these routes in the backfield here, so you can see I have the running back on an angle, the tight end on a wheel, and we're still blocking this tight end here to block the blitz. And then sometimes if you want also, you can put this outside wide receiver on just stock corner, sorry, stock post route, because you can see how well he just destroyed the man coverage cornerback there. There's just a lot of things you can do differently based upon if they're pressed or not. So like if they're press coverage here, you can just do something like this by wheeling the wide receiver on that side, left hand side here, because that'll just destroy like a pressed defender. And then you can do everything else the same here. Just lobbing up top here, bombs away. So that completes today's breakdown. Just an easy way to attack cover zero blitzes. Now, it's just a different type of a playbook or offense, so if you're looking for something new, definitely give this a try. So if you guys do appreciate my content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like today's video. If you have any questions, definitely just comment below. I get to them as quickly as possible. I'll see you next time.